We have a developing story for you. A man shot and killed inside an Alabama mall by police after he was mistaken as a gunman. It turns out the man police say really opened fire on Black Friday has been hiding out right here in Metro Atlanta. That shooting happened in Hoover. It's just outside of Alabama. Now, the accused gunman was tracked down to the city of South Fulton today. CBS 46's Haley Mason is live at the Fulton County Jail. That's where he was taken into custody. Haley.
Yes, leads and tips in Alabama led a task force of U.S. Marshals here to Atlanta to arrest that man for attempted murder. That's after another man had died for his alleged crimes. This is the man that police say was the actual Alabama mall shooter, 20-year-old Aaron Brown. They found out he was in the Atlanta area, and marshals from Birmingham and Atlanta began closing in on him overnight. They said Brown actually answered the door at this house on Highland Way in Fairburn around 9:30 this morning. That's where marshals arrested him for attempted murder. Police say Brown opened fire at a mall in Hoover, Alabama on Thanksgiving night, injuring an 18-year-old and a 12-year-old. Amantic Bradford Jr. was running away from the scene with a gun when he was mistaken for the gunman. He was shot and killed by an officer at that mall. Bradford's parents, heartbroken and upset, have held press conferences, and activists have held protests against his mistaken killing. Meanwhile, marshals say Brown was staying here with an older cousin who was not aware of the shooting.
We talked to his cousin, who's an older cousin, and he seemed to not know anything about the incident, so he may not have. Obviously, Mr. Brown knew about the incident. It's a fairly nice neighborhood. The family member he was staying with has lived there for several years and is a normal member of society. He's not a criminal or anything.
Now, I reached out to police in Alabama, and they tell me that Brown actually was just arrested in April of this year for failing to appear in court after driving on a suspended license. He has an extradition hearing scheduled for 11 o'clock tomorrow morning right here. Reporting live at the Fulton County Jail, Haley Mason, CBS 46 News.